The beloved free market is a significant component of the modern society. There are a number of things that one must know about this economic force. Markets lack moral sense. The free market has no conscience. The profit motive is amoral. This is not to say that free markets are inherently evil. This is to say that if left unchecked, free markets will cause behavior that is evil. Doing evil things can be quite profitable. Paying workers a miserable wage can increase profit. Making workers labour for long hours can generate greater wealth. Dumping chemicals in a river can be cheaper than disposing of them properly. Dangerous building materials can be cheaper than safe ones. Subjecting workers to extremely dangerous conditions can be more profitable than paying for expensive safety equipment. Exploitation can be profitable. Oppression can be profitable. Brutalization can be profitable. Destroying the environment can be profitable. Undermining social stability can be profitable. Devastating human health can be profitable. Doing evil things can be profitable. That is the reality. The profit motive is amoral. The free market has no conscience. Markets lack moral sense. These simple realities are proven by countless examples. This is not to suggest that the market is inherently evil. This is to suggest that an unrestrained and unrestricted market inherently causes evil. This is where the state comes in. The state, the beloved monopoly on violence, the glorious governing force. The state must engage in economic intervention to minimize the destructive aspects of the free market. The state must make the free market less free. The state must point the profit motive in a desirable direction. The state must manipulate the market in a morally desirable direction. The state must ban certain practices. The state must tax certain practices. The state must regulate certain practices. The state must create a web of rewards and punishments, an artificial incentive structure that addresses the otherwise amoral nature of the profit motive. The state must produce artificial incentives that neutralize the otherwise destructive, amoral profit motive. This is why extensive government intervention in the economy is so important. Without government intervention, the market will cause evil. Furthermore, the market will begin to destroy itself. Markets are not natural. The idea that markets are natural is a mistaken view. Markets exist because states create them. States define and enforce property rights. States establish the foundational structure required for the operation of the market. And the state must intervene in the market again to prevent the amoral profit motive from incentivizing immorality. The state must manipulate the market with its own rewards and punishments, its own incentives, its own restrictions and regulations. The profit motive can encourage efficiency and innovation, but the profit motive can also encourage oppression and exploitation. The profit motive can encourage companies to cut corners, ignore human well-being, and destroy the ecosystem. The profit motive can encourage that which is good, but the profit motive is equally capable of encouraging that which is evil. The profit motive is amoral. The free market lacks a conscience. The market lacks moral sense. And the state must compensate for this with extensive economic intervention that manipulates markets to maximize their positive consequences and to minimize their negative consequences. Markets are powerful forces, but they are also amoral forces. The government must compensate for this with intervention that points the market in a desirable direction. Those who believe that markets are innately good are naive to the point of delusion. This should not be forgotten. People can profit greatly off of evil, and those who suggest otherwise are either hideously dishonest or shockingly naive. The state is a dangerous thing, but so is the market. Both must be restricted and restrained. Many recognize the tyrannical potential of the state, but are blind to the equally tyrannical potential of the market. Both the market and the state are enormously powerful political forces. Both the market and the state can oppress and exploit, butcher and brutalize. The free market should never be contrasted with the tyrannical state. Both of these political forces are able and willing to oppress and exploit. It may be called the free market, but that never stopped it from depriving anyone of their liberty. Those who believe that the free market is truly libertarian may as well believe in the freedom to own slaves. The free market is a dangerous political force, just as the state is. The free market can murder and maim, oppress and exploit, just as the dreaded state can. The free market should never be equated with liberty. The free market condemns many to oppression and exploitation, just as the state does. The free market is not liberty, while the state is tyranny. The free market and the state are both complex political forces. Both the free market and the state can enhance human liberty or eradicate it. There is no great contrast here. Both political forces can enhance liberty. Both political forces can oppress and exploit. The free market and the state are both incredibly dangerous political forces. Both must be restricted and restrained.